A moment of silence for Ethereum NFTs, because Solana NFTs are actually ripping right now. People are spending over $100,000 on OK Bears. So today I just want to talk about the most hyped new Solana projects coming out. These are the projects you need to be grinding for whitelist, because you never know what's going to be the next OK Bears. And if you like and comment on this video, I have 5 whitelist spots for Takashi Ronin, a Solana anime project I'm really excited for. And while you're there, why don't you just massage that subscribe button as well. Give it a little 2 fingers. And yes, I'm sexualizing the subscribe button. Let's get into the video today. So the first project we're gonna talk about today is Takashi Ronin. And I think it has every element needed to succeed in the Solana ecosystem. It's got a native token, the Yumi token here. It's got a pretty low supply, only 3,000. And yeah, I've seen way too many people on Ethereum make tons of money off anime projects. So why can't I make some money off of this anime project, Takashi Ronin? So look, I shouldn't really have to win you over with this one. It's got everything you need, but if you need more reasons to be bullish on Takashi Ronin, I've been told by the team that they're currently building a gaming studio right now in Japan. I don't know about you, but I'm extremely bullish on game studios or collectives that are churning out Web3 materials, and I'm especially bullish if it's being done in Japan, where honestly the NFT market has been totally underserviced. If you think we've seen all of the South Korean, Japanese, Asian money come into the NFT market, you're wrong. We haven't seen it yet. We haven't seen all of it, the full scope of it. Also, they're doing a cool thing where if you're a holder, you have a chance to come out to Japan and actually tour their game studio. And they're also building their own metaverse, which I get it. Everyone's trying to build their own metaverse. It's like every girl I met at this cameo party I went to last night was a TikToker. Every NFT project has a metaverse. So the mint is May 14th, later this week. No, but in all seriousness, the metaverse they're trying to build here is the Roninverse. So this is the trailer they came out with. This little portal right here to the metaverse, Roninverse, looks like Doctor Strange, which that was a good movie, by the way. Any of you guys see that? So yeah, we're gonna talk about the most hyped Solana projects on this video, but here's one that's really under the radar right now. This is Puffu Pandas. It's minting for 1.25 Solana in early June. The thing that I love about it is that they're splitting the mint price allocation between Solana and Dust. Now, if you've been living under a rock and you don't know what Dust is the native currency for DeGods, and the team behind Puffu Pandas is actually all DeGods holders. So if they do a good job of like rallying the boys, you know, rallying this rabid DeGods community to come to this community, utilizing the Dust, which makes it worthwhile for the DeGods holders, that's pumping their bags as well. Because not only are they trying to build out a Panda ecosystem, they're also building out the DeGod ecosystem, which is sitting at like a 200 plus soul floor price right now. Now I'm giving out 25 spots in the Only Snipers Discord for Puffu Pandas, but if you just get in the Discord right now, you get up to level 10, which I think level 10 was on Mother's Day. You had to force your mom to join the Discord. Just kidding. But seriously, get in the Discord right now, level 10, whitelist. Something a lot of people aren't looking at right now, so you always want to be somebody who's paying attention to the things that other people aren't. This is actually a cool tweet here. They made a collaboration with a Brazilian NFT community. Look, we have tons of guys who look as white as me in the DeGods community, but if we can kind of diversify Web3 and who's coming and buying Solana NFTs, that is really awesome. It can make a difference specifically for this project. So look, is this the most revolutionary art? No, it's a fucking pixelated panda, which I kind of like actually, because I don't know, randomly on Solana, these pixel projects will just moon out of nowhere sometimes. Okay, if you've actually been following Solana NFTs for the past month, you probably know about this project. I'd just be remiss not to bring it up on my YouTube channel, let everyone know about it, let the snipers know before you can pew pew it. This is Bubble Goose Ballers. And look, sometimes we overthink analysis of NFT projects. So I'm gonna keep this as simple and straight to the point as possible. I don't know anything about the art. I literally haven't even looked at the Bubble Goose Ballers art. The name is terrible, but I'm gonna keep it a buck with you guys. We Gonna Make It Beach comes out with amazing projects. And this is what you should truly be paying attention to in the NFT space. Who are the jockeys? I don't care about the horse. I don't care what type of animal the project is. I don't care what the art looks like. Okay, maybe I care a little bit about those things. But really most importantly is who's running this project? Is it some 21-year-old in Los Angeles who wants to get bottle service and impress some girl who's making Instagram reels? Or is it somebody who's actually produced real Solana projects before? I'm gonna bet on We Gonna Make It Beach. So the first drop We Gonna Make It Beach ever did as a development studio was Catalina Whale Mixer. And we've talked about the founding team before here, Carlo Fox and Mr. George. These are two movers and shakers who are a part of something called Wave 7, which was kind of a music Web 2 music collective. So they've been building even before NFTs. And they've already proven to be builders. Look at the Catalina Whale Mixer floor price right now. And there's been some big whale sales on this project as well. A lot of people with deep conviction. Okay, so this is what the Bubble Goose Ballers look like. I mean, this looks like 10 other projects that already came out on ETH, including Karafuru, but a bunch of different traits here. This actually looks better than I thought it would. So while Catalina Whale Mixer was focused more on interactive experiences involving music, Bubble Goose Ballers more is about engaging people who want to, be artists, who want to do cartoon strips. Basically, they're trying to build a decentralized Web3 Pixar or Disney. They want to create and empower the best cartoon artist of our generation. That's why you see in their roadmap here after Mint, they're going to put together a community's writer's room, a rough script shared with the community storyboards, partner announcements, pilot debut season 2. So it looks like they're trying to build a production company or at least a studio. Speaking of building out huge interactive experiences, the next project I want to talk about is Nest Arcade. 4,444 of these. May 12th, exclusively on Solana Art. Casual Web3 arcade on Solana. I don't know why I'm talking like that. Tons of followers here, 133,000. We'll see if that really matters. I mean, OK Bears before Mint had tons of followers. I was thinking, is this fake? It helped them, so it doesn't hurt them in this situation, in my opinion. So what is Nest Arcade? Well, they're trying to build a casual arcade game by building out 5 mini games before the project even launches. And it's got all that shit you guys love. It's got staking, which you can stake your Bird or Voyager NFT to earn Nesta, which is their token daily. Tournament and platform fees go back to the staking and liquidity pool. So the games you're playing will directly fund the project. And there's gonna be 5 at launch. We got a little bit of a game theory here, guys. So the Voyagers are going to be able to play 3 of the play-to-earn games at launch, while the Metabirds are only gonna be able to play like 1 of these play-to-earn games at launch. So obviously, having the Voyager will be much more profitable from a staking and playing standpoint. Okay, so those projects that everyone knows about, everyone's talking about, but there's like no information about it at all. It's like, where the hell did this even come from? Well, that's what this is. Namatsuai. Really don't know anything about it, but it's quickly amassed 24,000 followers. Maybe they paid for these followers, but I literally saw this when it was at 2,000. It's just been slowly growing since then. Bunch of people I know and trust in the Solana space are following the account. Man, I'm a sicko. I can't get over these anime projects on Solana, because like DJ Dojo did really well on Solana as an anime project, but I feel like we haven't seen the full blow up that could be primed with one of these projects. Yeah, I mean, it's just like going crazy high. Like over 5,000 members in the first hour, which who gives a fuck about Discord members? I like people who pay money for mints, not Discord members who just jerk off. But again, showing you guys this today so you know about all the hyped new mints coming up. Look, will one of these projects I'm talking about in today's video end up rugging? Maybe, who knows, it happens. I honestly think the worst rugging I've experienced recently was last night at this Miami cameo party. So I'm talking to a beautiful girl there, and somebody comes up and recognizes me from YouTube, and I'm thinking in my head, I'm like, oh, this is amazing. She's gonna find out I'm like a YouTuber, that people know me, that I have a cool cat, all that. And so I'm expecting this guy to come up and be like, yo, Bradley, yo, cool times, you're the man, I love you so much. I'm like so ready to get flexed up. This dude comes up to me right in front of the girl and says, there was an impersonator of yours on Twitter who scammed me. So yeah, I actually ended up having to do like some customer service for that guy, and yeah, that girl walked away, and I'll probably never talk to her ever again. Okay, the last one everyone's talking about is Pompei's. Again, already 24,000 followers. This video is not the alpha before the alpha. I'm just giving you guys the alpha right now so you know what's going on. But I'll genuinely tell you that one of the main differences between Pompei's and some of these other projects is this white paper we're about to talk about. So people would usually get turned off in a business setting if within the first sentence people say, I'm kind of tired of this shit. But this is exactly the type of rhetoric that made people like Frank from D-Gods so popular with all the degenerate gamblers out there. there on Solana. And he's letting you know, if you want to flip this project for 1 sol, he doesn't really care. He's not building for you. So basically, they're just talking here, not about anything specific. They're not talking about staking protocols. They're not talking about liquidity pools. He's talking about, I really like our art and I'm here to build for our holders. And if you don't like that, suck a dick. Suck 2 dicks. 3 dicks. 4 dicks. And I would call him out here for the grammar. Do you think BAYC have a staking system, LMAO? Well, it should be, do you think BAYC has a staking system? That doesn't make sense. But he's actually spitting some facts here. The only needed factor right now in a Solana project is a solid community. Why is OK Bears blowing up right now? There's no staking system right now for it. It's the community. Yeah, Dust is blowing up and everyone loves DeGods, but it was the bitch tax that really set the tone for that community. And same thing with Peblo and Kets on Crack. That mysterious leader dictated the narrative around the whole project. So sometimes, and I can attest to this as a YouTuber who's gladly able to be like, I don't care about anything, that sometimes people like that. And so reading this, which was just like somebody pouring their heart out about the realities of the NFT system, because we could sit here and we could start faking a bunch of stuff and we could start talking about things that don't actually matter. Like building a metaverse for a random Solana project doesn't really matter. In 10 years, am I gonna be playing on the board Moscow Mule metaverse game? No, in 10 years, I'm not gonna be doing that. I'm probably gonna be playing in a much more scalable, open metaverse. So a lot of these things people are talking about, the roadmaps, really don't matter, guys. So pick a horse. Pick people you believe in. I don't know Blue. He's not doxxed. He doesn't have a track record. But this type of rhetoric is cool. And so I wanna bet my horse, bet my ticket on some of the projects we talked about. Takashi Ronin, I wanna bet on anime projects. Bubble Goose, I'm gonna bet every single time on established builders. And then maybe I'll take a wild card on, you know, the pandas because they're trying to have a community like DeGods, or maybe Pompei's because they're trying to build their own thing. And in the meantime, guys, remember to check out FTX US. It is the cheapest place to buy crypto. And honestly, this is the best company in the world, in my opinion. I mean, I'm down here in Miami right now for F1 weekend. FTX is bringing out Tom Brady, Lewis Hamilton. I mean, they're building here for the long term. Guys, use my code below. I love having FTX US as a partner. I want to keep them as a partner, so go make an account below. I'd really appreciate it. Wow, we did it. We finished the video, guys. I went to the Cameo house last night. I met DJ Khaled, Moneybag Yo. I took multiple tequila shots. I didn't think I was going to be able to finish this video, but I think we did a banger because these were the best Solana projects coming out soon. Again, 5 whitelist spots to commenters below. People who comment and like and are subscribed for Takashi Ronin. So if you're not doing all that, you're not gonna make it. Also, you're not gonna make it if you don't say, gang, get